So here, as many are aware, is that everyone have a voice, regardless of how they may use it. But I'm just observing a pattern, and I'm sharing out loud when people or groups are driven by hate or prejudice. They often rally others to validate that type of mindset, even if it means twisting their facts or creating false narratives. So, noticing that instead of engaging with reality or evidence, these type of people rely on fear, repetition, and emotional manipulation to influence others' beliefs. So I just wanted to describe this as it connects closely to what they call confirmation bias and group polarization. In psychology, confirmation bias, I have looked up here, means people seek out and share information that supports what they already believe, even if it's false or exaggerated. And then group polarization happens when like-minded people discuss an issue and their opinions grow stronger and more extreme over time. So in the examples, I have given two examples to come up with this, which was, I have noticed one example where they were talking and trying and bashing Costco, which comes from what is going on with Costco on both ends of the coin. And then it was bashing. The second one was bashing Muslims, and this came after another political situation, and trying to instill fear and hate into people, just bringing up false narratives so that people can hate even more, or they can gather their type of like-minded people, so it can be more hate and more envy and more jealousy and things of that nature, to bring more division. And so political hostility, say, for example, towards a Muslim candidate, or misinformation campaigns against Costco because of perceived racial or political ties, both reflect that pattern. Hate-driven individuals or groups will often cherry pick isolated incidents to generalize about an entire group. They'll find one thing that's bad about a whole that fits that group they want to talk about, the color of the group, the race of the group, the background of the group, and then they'll spread unverified or misleading stories for the whole group to incite anger or fear. They will compete for attention by framing themselves as defenders of truth, while actually promoting division. This behavior gives them a sense of power and belonging, even though it's rooted in insecurity or resentment. The healthiest response is to stay grounded in critical thinking and fact checking, recognizing how emotional manipulation operates in these narratives. And that's really good. It's hard when you first see these things, because the first thing is to react. You know, like you get ready to a baby getting ready to fall off the bed, you react when you see that. But once you start seeing this and becoming aware of this and getting quiet and just observing, it starts to be more clearer to identify these type of ways people display their inner personality and behavior, something that you either want to coincide with or just reject it out flat, you know? Okay, so I guess what I'm trying to say here is that it's not just about politics or products. This is about more than politics. It's about more than products. This is about how hate tries to recruit us. Those that feel the same, not everyone. So when people are rooted in hate, they do not simply sit with their feelings. They campaign for them. They search for a story, any image, any rumor that will help them turn their bitterness into a movement. For example, if a Muslim wins an election, they dig up one or two negative incidents and replay them on a loop, hoping fear will drown out the truth of who that person really is. Another example, if a store becomes a symbol of Black economic power, they suddenly discover fake scandals and spread them without evidence, not because they care about safety, but because they fear shared strength. This is not about one candidate or one company. This is about a pattern. Isolate a target. Repeat a distorted story. And pressure the crowd to choose a side. Hate needs an audience to survive, so it will scream, exaggerate, and deceive to pull more people into its circle. But awareness is power. When manipulation is visible, it becomes weaker. So in a world where some people will do anything to get others to hate with them, I can only speak for myself as I choose different. Peace.